Welcome to Joe's Astrology, and this is the birth chart for Sexxy Red, Janae Nira Wary from St. Louis, Missouri. So first thing, let's look at her website, sexyforpresident.com. Sun in Aries, obviously. Sun, Saturn in Aries. Sun, Saturn, Mars. Mars in Taurus. There's a little stellium there. Saturn, Sun, and Mars. And I just did Glorilla's chart, and you saw the Mars-Saturn opposition and the Pluto-Moon stuff. And here we have Pluto-Moon conjunction as well. So known as a more, obviously known as a rap artist. And we can see that there with the sun, with all that in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. It's known as being tough for energy, and she definitely looks tough. We can see that with her look, with the sun connected with Saturn and Mars, and then not just looks tough, but may have a tougher life with the moon Pluto. And she also has this Jupiter-Venus conjunction in Pisces, where we saw Glorilla had a Jupiter-Venus trine, so a little bit of a lucky person as well. And we can see here, we'll go through Wikipedia because I don't know that much about her. Let's see that she started rapping after a diss track directed towards her boyfriend who cheated on her. So certainly going to be some cheating energy here with the moon Pluto and this Aries stuff, but particularly this moon Pluto. And she also has Pluto making a square to Venus. So we think of cheating, we think of relationships, Venus, cheating, Pluto. Scorpio is associated with Pluto. She has a Pluto trine Mercury. So all the people out there that have this Pluto stuff, Pluto Venus, it's really tough because you really gotta look at the situation, look at your life, look at your decisions, because that's all you have control over, really, yourself. And easier said than done, but when you have this Pluto Venus and Pluto Moon stuff. Let's see what she does here. Well, she turned it around and made a business for herself, became a rapper. And you could see that with the Jupiter-Venus, potentially, with Jupiter being there, making some good fortune out of that Pluto-Venus square. And also that Moon-Venus square. So let's get into public image. She's been the focal point on discussions about the representation of black women in the music industry. Right to express herself freely and create music on her own terms. So this idea of expressing yourself freely and creating music on your own terms, all of that is going to be Aries, this desire for freedom, independence. And then tie in Pisces as well, creative freedom, creative actualization. She has a south node in Pisces too, and she has Venus on the south node in Pisces, where she's coming from. So she's coming from a place of beauty, relating, relativity, money. It's in Pisces, performing. First child born in 2020. She has 2 children. Let's see, when was she born? 1998. So she was 22 with her first child. And you could see, some people might not see this as being good fortune, but this idea of having children early or being interested in children, Venus and Pisces, south node, Jupiter, Venus, south node. having children early. That's can be perceived as being a fortunate. Society doesn't always look at it that way, but how many people want children and can't have children, etc., or want children and don't have a partner, and here she is having children at a young age. Now, with that being said, disclosed that she was victim of rape. More Pluto moon, rape. Aries. Make America sexy again. There's that. We have to look at that. The idea of promoting and branding. That Aries, really putting yourself out there, selling something. She's got the sun in the third decan of Aries, which is Sagittarius. She's got moon in Sagittarius. Associating her with Donald Trump, make America sexy again. She voted for Vice President Kamala, so maybe she's a little political, but this idea of selling something, Sagittarius. I think that there's not that much here on her. But I think I covered a lot of interesting stuff here. Let's see if I can see anything else. In the astrology, she has a square as well to the nodes, just like Glorilla. That Pluto is squaring the nodes, which can make things very tough. Really, we see that the nodes in Pisces and Virgo, and I don't have the birth time, so I can't really get into specifics or more specifics, but we can see the square with the nodes, maybe some difficulty in really moving into her north node. And we could see, I don't think it would really be a surprise to her, but there's going to be maybe some feeling of being stuck. You could even see the idea of having children here, the children holding her back from whatever this north node is. Potentially could have something to do with what she's doing with her career. Again, just like Glorilla, there could be something. She's young, that as she hits her first Saturn return here in Aries, that she could get away from rap and maybe change her life, or change what she's doing here with her performances. Or even, we could see her settling down more into a home life, potentially. I don't know exactly, I'm not saying that's what it is, but something to do with this south node here will have to be looked at in her life. So I hope you enjoy that, and thanks for watching.